Hey, how's it going, YouTube? On today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial on another very versatile, amazing fly for the wintertime, the Griffith gnat. It's very simple, just like my last one, the zebra midge. The only difference between the zebra midge and the Griffith gnat is the fact that the zebra midge is a wet fly, and Griffith's gnat is actually a dry fly, so it will be floating on the surface of the water. And it's simple. You only need a couple materials, just like the zebra midge. I'm using some ultra thread black once again, and then you're gonna need grizzly hackle and peacock herl, and that's pretty much it. So let's get right into it. So just start your thread right behind the eye of the hook. Go ahead and cut the tag into your thread. And then I like to wrap my thread until just before the bend of the hook. And go ahead and grab your grizzly hackle, start tying that in. Make sure it's nice and secure. You want to make sure that with this body everything's nice and flat and smooth. Just kind of work your way back up the shank of the hook, smooth it out as you go, and then you can take your peacock herl and tie that in right on top of the hackle. And then the peacock herl is actually going to be the body of the fly. Go ahead and start securing that. Cut your little tag end if you need to. You work your way back up to the eye of the hook. And then you can start wrapping the peacock herl the opposite direction as your thread. Just nice, tight, close wraps. You want to make sure your gaps aren't too far apart. And once you get up just a little bit before the eye of the hook, you can go ahead and take a couple little wraps just to tie that off. You can either pull that off or cut it off with the scissors. And then pretty much you're just going to want to do the same thing with your hackle. Nice tight wraps. Opposite direction. And just start wrapping nice and easy. Don't pull too tight because you will break your hackle, and that's not fun. I've done that a bunch. Hackle pliers are actually a good tool to invest in. I have some, but with a tiny fly like this, I just find it easier to do it with my hands. Go ahead and tie your hackle in down there right before the eye of the hook. You can cut that off. Couple more wraps just to secure it. Then you can whip finish that. Get that little guy off of there. Give it a few wraps with your whip finish. And this is the Griffith gnat.